what happened to me. Why did I take a break? Why did I stop making YouTube content and kind of went a little quiet for a while on my social media platforms? Hi friends and fam, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Isary, but you could call me Isa for short. And I enjoy making wellness, health, and beauty content. What I wanted to talk about was, if you've seen my last video, which I believe was about lip filler. Also, don't mind my nails. It's kind of like, I don't know if you can see it. They're kind of chipping a little, and I hope this lighting is okay. I really need to figure out another better lighting situation. But for now, this will do. So the last video I did on my YouTube channel was a lip filler video, which was back in June 5th of 2022. In case you hear growling, by the way, in the background, my cats are, I don't know if you can see them. They're just fighting, playing fighting. But in case you hear growling, I might turn around and tell them to calm down. My cats just love attention. I swear they're always just popping out in all of my YouTube videos. This is Winston. Say hi, baby. He doesn't know what's happening. Okay, so back to what I was saying. My last YouTube video that I did was my lip filler one, and that was June 2022. What ended up happening in June was I was working as a digital marketing manager, and my contract ended. It was basically a contract that is renewed every year by this nonprofit, and this nonprofit didn't, I don't know what happened, but the funds basically didn't end up coming through, and they let me know, hey, this is gonna be your last month. So I was in a little bit of a situation. And what made matters worse is that once I got the notice that I was unemployed starting June 15, I went through a breakup, a long-term relationship of maybe like 5-ish years, 5, 6. So it was a very challenging period for me because he had moved out and I had just gotten let go, and I basically didn't have a very big savings. So I was stressing, I was unemployed, my bills were obviously, I had to pay the full amount now rather than splitting it. Emotionally, I felt like this was my first time living on my own, and it's already actually been a year that I've managed to have my own place, and I'm actually really proud and very happy because I've done so much growth. This whole video is about how I overcame this really challenging time in my life. So what ended up happening was, during that period that I was unemployed, from June 15 all the way through September 19, so 3 months, thankfully, I was able to get some unemployment. That really helped support myself financially. But mentally, I felt like I was really struggling. I felt like I was stress eating, I was drinking a lot, smoking a lot, and just in this really low place in my life. I guess, well, yeah, it's like dealing with heartbreak at the same time of dealing with like, oh shoot, I don't have a job lined up right away. So of course I right away started applying. But what made things slower was that for all the applications I was doing, I had to put a date. I couldn't start until end of June, early July, because I already had plans to go visit family in Mexico. Unfortunately, I was not able to find something until 3 months later. So just those 3 months I felt were already very stressful. I feel like I started doing a lot of journaling, a lot of inner work, which I think is what comes when you begin living in your own place. It's different when you live with family and when you live with friends, you know, you move out to an apartment, but once you live on your own, you really have no one else's energy to bounce off. It really is your own energy, your own inner thoughts. So that became very important to me, that I was like, okay, I'm gonna focus on just growing, elevating my energy, and making sure that I was eating healthy, I was sleeping healthy, I was trying to cut my alcohol, started journaling, got back into yoga. I also made like a mood board because this was my time that I was like, okay, well, I live on my own now, you know, and I wake up and I need to have this sort of routine. So starting last year, I really have started slightly adjusting little by little what my daily routine is, from when I wake up to when I go to sleep. So far, I feel like I've kind of, at least this year, I really feel like I've kind of started nailing it and being more consistent and doing what I said I was gonna do. Once I got rehired at an agency on September 19, that was when I felt, obviously, financially secure, but I was still not emotionally well. And to make matters a little more stressful at the time was that this was my first agency job in advertising, moving from communications and digital marketing into advertising. So it was very different. This position really pushed me to grow. But the most challenging thing coming from this breakup to unemployment to getting hired at this agency was that it was just very demanding. The learning curve was very big compared to my last job because it's completely different, and I felt like because I entered during the busiest period where there's a lot of sales, a lot of new products that are coming out, I was very stressed trying to onboard and learn everything while also learning how to be a part of this crazy advertising buzz. I definitely love how it pushed me to grow because I realized that in order to make an office job successful, you need to be on top of the physical and mental health. Meaning, being at a computer for like 8 to 9 hours a day could be pretty rough on your body in terms of if you have bad posture, which is something that I do and I'm working on. I would get like neck pain, I would have back pain. I started, in a sense, doing more relaxing and self-care during this period. I started going to the gym almost every single break, but now it's like 4 times a week that I end up going to work out, because I know that if I am in a good physical state, if I am able to de-stress, then that allows me to produce better work. Once you get all this energy out the gym, you're able to relax and just zone into your workload. And most recently this year, I started doing the Headspace app, so meditating every morning for about 8 minutes to 10 minutes and doing little activities throughout the day, in the morning and at night. That has really helped me, I think, in being able to feel my feelings without feeling so attached, and really doing like body scans when I'm feeling stressed so my mind is a little quieter and I'm able to disconnect emotionally from outside, I guess, stressors. It's hard to describe how meditation is really, which is a big one that I want to have a whole video and talk about, and then just making more time to journal how I was feeling and what my main goals were and how am I going to get there. It was the first time I had been jobless, unemployed, and at the same time gone through a breakup. So it was just a lot. I felt very overwhelmed. I was feeling a little depressed, very unhappy with my life and everything, and I honestly don't know where I would have gone if I didn't have my family's support and my friends' support, because I just felt like I was sinking and closing off, and I wasn't happy with my body too. I feel like I had just neglected taking care of myself physically, moving every day, and office jobs, you're very stationary, so it was just taking definitely a toll on me. That is why I took a break from vlogging and making beauty content on my Instagram, TikTok, and I was like, I need to take care of my mental health first off. I started listing everything that raises my vibration and makes me feel a little bit happier, even if it's just that 1%, that 3%, and started finding ways in my day that I can incorporate that, whether it's going outside for like 10-15 minutes to get some sun, because that really changed my mental health. In my apartment, I don't get any direct sunlight, so in order for me to get that vitamin D, which you need to get from direct sunlight, I needed to go outside. So finding, making that a habit into my routine, as well as stretching every single day. So I started doing more yoga and fitness, of course, because I wanted to get stronger and I wanted to burn fat, build muscle, the whole shebang. Just, I think the next series of videos, I'll dive into each of the things that I've been doing to work on myself, to really support my mental health and nail down a wellness routine, because that's what was going to make vlogging, making content, and my career sustainable. If I'm able to nail down this, okay, I wake up, I eat healthy, work out, shower, stretch, do my work, meditate after work or mornings, it's all over the place right now. Well, what I'm saying, this is not my exact schedule, but if I'm able to nail that down, then I'll be in a good position where I'm calm enough and grounded enough to make content and actually enjoy the process. I feel like I was also low-key burning myself out trying to keep up with the posting every single day, posting 5 days a week, and that was just not working for me. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a break. I'm going to do what I can, take it, day by day, week by week. Prioritize first. I'm a human being. I need to make sure that I have security, financial security. I feel secure in my home. I feel supported. So meal prepping, which is another one that I actually just got into, and oh my god, this one I'm still struggling with because I don't know, I just feel like I need to create more of a balanced nutrition for myself where it's a little bit of everything and not just protein veggies, you know, like what kind of carbs should I eat, or do I even want carbs? I don't know. I'm not a health nutritionist or fitness coach, but I will share I want to share my experience and how these things have really led to me feeling just really, really good this year, and me feeling like I'm growing a lot and really becoming a better person, becoming the person I want to be as an adult. It's like I mentioned, it's my first year officially that I've lived on my own, and I felt like I kind of low-key was just barely getting by. So now this new year, I am ready to thrive, and that feels so freaking good to say that I am no longer feeling like I'm trying to survive, like pay my bills, have fun to eat. Yeah, I just feel a lot better this year. Thank you guys so much for watching and being here for me, supporting me, especially friends and family that helped me get through that really low place in my life. I felt that my family relationships got a lot stronger, and with my friends too. I just felt like I felt really supported during this stressful time. I'm really excited for what this year has to bring. Now that I have my own space, I feel like I can be as creative as I want. I can modify my place to support my goals. I really enjoy creating just different beauty looks. By the way, shout out to this look. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little bit more of a leopard, I feel, because I added silver into the dots. I don't know if you could really see it. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching my YouTube video. I hope you guys liked it. If you found it helpful in whatever way, or if you're going through a similar period, just know that there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. And if things are not okay, that means it's not the end, because in the end, everything will be okay. You know, what really matters is that you're still alive, and you can still find that power within you to empower your life, empower yourself, and don't lose hope that, you know, like you'll find the job. Just put in your best effort. I don't know, I guess I just want to offer support to people who are maybe going through a breakup and unemployment like at the same time. I don't know how common or rare that is, but that happened to me and that was not fun. So I just hope this video helps someone out there who's like going through a similar experience. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to this channel and hit the little bell so you get notified every time I make a new video. And thank you so much. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye. Also nails.